Yo, so I had this f***ing interaction today, man. So I'm in this store, right? I'm in this f***ing store. I'm not gonna say what store, but I'm in this store. So I was doing my thing, right? Just in a store, and some dude was probably like 19 or some shit, right? He's like, "Oh, hey, man." He's like, "Excuse me, bro." He's like, "I know you." I was like, "Oh yeah." I was like, "Where you know me from?" He's like, "Man, on TikTok with the Section 8 meme." He's like, "Can I get a pic?" I said, "Hold on." So "You," I said, "You don't know who I am, but you're trying to get a picture of some Section 8 meme?" I said, "Nah, bro, you can't get a pic." That's exactly how I said it. I said, "Nah, bro, you can't get a pic. If you coming up to me thinking I'm on some Section 8," he's like, "No, bro, I'm not saying that." He's like, "I'm just saying because of the meme on TikTok." I said, "So who am I?" And the dude literally didn't know my fucking name, but he wanted a picture. And I'm like, "What the fuck?" And I'm like really grilling this dude. I'm like, because he kept asking me for the pic relentlessly. And I'm like, I said, "Bro," I said, "You're not respecting the artistry." I said, "You don't go up, let's just say you don't go to a movie star and say, 'I'm a big fan.' They ask you what's your favorite film, and you name somebody else's movies." I said, You're not respecting the artistry, bro." I said, "I can't do the pic." Bro, the dude must have hounded me for like 10 minutes. And then like his coworker, it was like this older black dude. Man, as soon as you walked to the door, he was like really geeked about you, bro. He's like, "Man, he might not know your name, man, but he knew you by face, bro." Like, and I'm just like, I told the black dude, I said, "Yeah, but he's not respecting the artistry." I said, "You don't come up to somebody who's popular and known, AKA or famous, and say, 'Can I get a picture?' But you don't know their name or what movies they did or what shows they did or what platforms they're on." He's like, "Yeah, man." He's like, "I know, bro." But he was like, "Man, young dude was really geeked seeing you in here, blah, blah, blah." I was like, "Yeah, I bet he was." And then this other black lady was like, "So he asked you for a picture. He didn't even know who he was." I was like, "I guess he didn't respect the artistry." She's like, "Ain't that rude?" So he comes over there again and he's like, "Oh, I know who you are, bro." After he clearly went on his phone and started like, I guess searching shit up. The dude went on his phone like, "Oh, I know who you are, bro. You're LTG." I said, "Bro, you literally went over there, popped on your phone on Google, and then you found out my name." And he was like, "Yeah, bro." He's like, "That's the thing." He's like, "I know like who Sneeko is. I know who like Los Polos is, and like Aiden." I said, "So hold on." I said, "So you know Aiden by name, right?" I said, "You know Sneeko by name, right?" I said, "You know Los Polos by name, right?" I said, "So you know them by name, but you don't know me by name, but you're asking me for a pic." I said, "That's disrespecting the artistry." I said, "You don't even know nothing about me, but some fucking TikTok memes." And this kid just kept grilling me. I said, "All right, bro, fuck it. Let's take the pic." I had on shades, right? I just felt bad at that point. Like I'm an asshole, but at the same time, like I did feel kind of bad because the just kept grilling me, right? So I'm like, "All right, whatever the fuck." I said, "Fuck it." I said it just like that. I said, "All right, fuck it, bro. Let's take the pic. Fuck it." I had on shades, bro. You know what this had the nerve to ask me? We took the pic. We took the pic. I'm like, do the pic. He's like, "Oh, with the shades on, bro?" I said, "Yeah." He's like, "Can you take off the shades, bro?" I said, "Hell no." I said, "Bro, just take the couple of pics." I said, "Let's take the couple of pics and go on." No, nigga. Your eyes lead to your soul. Look, I already didn't want to do the pic. I already felt bad enough because you kept grilling me for 10 plus minutes. You know what I'm saying? But didn't even know my name till you went and Googled it. And you kept asking me, you kept asking me, you kept asking me, right? Because let's be honest, I'm not even trying to be an asshole here, but if you see me around, I'm going to be the most famous you probably seen in your vicinity that still does regular shit. No bullshit. I'm not tooting my own horn. That's just actual reality. I'm not trying to be arrogant about this shit. I'm just giving you actual facts. Well, shut up for the 22 months. So it's like, before you ask a nigga, I don't give a fuck who it is. It could be a fucking a G League, whatever the fuck, right? A minor league player. Don't be going up to people that are known, popular, and or famous that put in work to be who they are, asking them for pictures, and you don't even know their fucking names. I don't give a fuck if it's me or anybody else. Don't that's disrespecting the artistry. That's equivalent to me seeing Leonardo DiCaprio and I'm like, "Yo, Leo, I'm a big fan. Like, man, I love your films." He's like, all right, name me something besides Titanic. And I'm like, well, that was my favorite film. Like, me and my mom. You know what I mean? I'm just like, I was really adamant about not wanting to take the picture because I was real serious about it. If you don't know my fucking name, I don't want to be in a photo with you.
Get an unban in the cord.
Look, that's why I be walking around with shades. I want to be as incognito as possible. And I had to get what I had to get. So I couldn't order it or anything like that because I was out of time. So yeah, with the shades on for real. You know, I kind of felt like Denzel, that clip we seen where the guy kept hounding Denzel for an autograph. You see, like, it literally was equivalent to some shit like that, but the guy wasn't like rude about it. He was just like on some pity shit about it. Nah, it wasn't Walmart. It was some other random store. Yeah, that guy was salty and rude. This dude wasn't salty. He was more like on some guilt trip type shit. You know, one thing, chat, in life, when you're chasing greatness in life, remember, you're never going to be good enough until you are. Like, it's just never going to happen. Like, you know what that tells me? I got to put in more work to overcome and eclipse that stupid ass shit. Because if people are coming up to me asking me for pics based off of a fucking corny ass Section 8 meme, then it's just like, damn, I got a lot of work to do as a, you know what I mean? I got a lot of work to do. Like, a whole lot of work to do, you know, to eclipse certain shit. That's basically what that tells me. For those asking me about YouTube, I ain't streaming on there. Shut up. Basically. Yeah, exactly. Like me, I gotta do something away from streaming. Like I'm not gonna have that luxury of shut up. I'm not gonna have that luxury of doing anything in streaming and doing this. Like I gotta do something outside of the whole stratosphere of the streaming shit. Yeah, exactly. It's just like people are seeing me by face without knowing the name. To me, that just shows me I got a lot of work to do, you know, as a creator, as an entertainer. People say it's too cringe to try. What do you mean?
How do you feel if a fan came up to you, dapped you up, but didn't take a picture with you?
If that's happened before, I would respect that more. To be honest. I don't need to beat no propaganda. I'm not doing shit to beat no lame ass fake internet shit. I'm doing shit for my fucking self. What do you mean am I gonna post more on YouTube? I just posted like multiple videos. It's not my fault that fucking dumbass niggas could steal my shit and just get better views with fucking corny ass edits, sloppy ass, potato quality VCR content with bullshit thumbs. I'm the authenticator. I'm not posting OG vids till we get to 10K subs. Cause then I could post the 10K subs when we hit 10K subs. Get it? See how that makes perfect sense? Yeah, once we get to 10K subs, I'll put the 10K subs video for, you know, just to give us a taste of nostalgia, and then I'll start uploading my old backlog. Yeah, that's how I'm gonna rock with it. But yeah, like I said, all I'm gonna do on YouTube is just keep uploading, keep trying shit, and that's all I could do. Like I said, I don't get the luxury of being me to 100%. Ben Carlisle, shout out for the 500 bits. Thank you for that. I don't get the luxury of, I'm not like a Moist Critical or XQC or something where everything of me you see is me. Queso, everything you see of Queso, it's him. Like, you guys know the deal. I don't get the luxury of having the full analytical achievements of LowTierGod because everybody steals it. Yeah, old catalog means like classics that I dropped and shit before. And I was, when I had my previous shit before I came back to YouTube. No, I ain't trying it. Yeah, like you niggas aren't doing enough. Like if we have 400 people here, how come there's not 400 typing the videos? How come there's not 400 comments on the YouTube videos? Like what the fuck is going on? Like if I drop, every video should have nothing less than 100 comments. Every video should be extremely hyped. Like that, the shit's lame that people could just steal my shit, put some negative bullshit behind it, and everybody wants to watch that because they're like, damn, we want to watch LowTierGod, but we don't want to support him on his shit. Like we should, I got multiple people that watch me nightly. Where's the comments? Where's the hypes? Where's the likes? Like, what the fuck is the deal? Like, niggas are lazy with this shit. Anyways, I'm gonna continue to do my thing, so on and so forth.